Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be testing out the new Primark Summer Storm eyeshadow palette. I'm also going to show you what the lipstick Tropical looks like before I put this on, and also show you the Red Edit contour kit. So if you're interested to see how I get on, then just continue to watch.
That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush.
Hi guys, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Juliet and I do all sorts on this channel. I absolutely love makeup. Recently I picked up this palette from Primark, so I'm going to go straight into it. I'm just going to do basic makeup. I'm going to use as much budget makeup as possible. If this is the kind of thing that you are interested in, there is a little subscribe button down here in red somewhere. I would love for you to click that and stick around. It's completely free and entirely up to you. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So the main star of the show today is going to be the new palette from Primark. So this is the Primark Summer Storm palette. This is just so beautiful. It was £8. Look at those colours in there. I think they are just so pretty. I have got the Tropical lipstick as well that matches. This was £2. I just love the packaging so much, but I might not use that lipstick, but I'll still try it on for you guys. Don't really use a primer, but I love to use a moisturiser on my face before I do my makeup. I just think it makes my makeup go on so much better. So once I'm moisturised, I'm going to go in with foundation. Now if I go out, sometimes I will use like a thicker foundation, so I really do like the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation. I do like that, but I've just found I don't deal well with foundation. It just doesn't sit right on my skin. Until I found one that I absolutely love and makes my skin look flawless, I will be going to a BB cream. Now if you watched my everyday makeup routine not long back, I found this BB cream from Home Bargains. It was £1.99. It is in shade light, and I am not joking guys, it is a dream. I put it on really professionally with my fingers as always, but it honestly is so much better for my skin. To me, I think especially as I'm getting older, I want it to look more natural when I go out. But if you do want a thicker foundation, I do recommend my Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I did do a makeup review on that makeup, so I'll leave it linked above and below. Now I do use the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer, and I use this in shade C6, sorry. I use this pretty much every day, and if I'm going out I might use a little bit more just on my T-zone, on my Cupid's bow and on my chin, but I tend to not wear a lot of concealer. Okay, now one thing I will do extra now if I'm going out is put on some powder. Again, I don't like to put a lot on, but what I do like is the Revolution Banana Powder, and this is what it looks like, that amount. Just get a angled powder brush, and that is the only place that I put it, and this is honestly to stop the lines, you know, when the concealer goes into the lines of your face. I really do feel like that this just mattifies that area, if you can see. Let's go a bit more sparkly for bronzer, so I'm going to use this from Primark. It is in shade Spotlight. I've got the price on, but I think they were about £3. So this one has got a little bit more of a shimmer to it, so I'm going to use this all over my face because, you know, it's Valentine's Day this week, so if we go out we're going to go all out. So for contouring, I'm going to use the Revolution Contour and Glow palette, and I'm going to use this darker shade down here in the corner. Okay, I'm going to use this to contour, so I'm just going to use it for my cheekbones, across my forehead, and then under my chin. Right, so now I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. My brushes are Spectrum brushes, by the way. I will leave them linked below if I can, but Matt did buy them me a couple of Christmases ago, so I don't know if they'll still be available. But I'm going to use the same dark contour here. I'm just going to use a little bit of that down my nose. There. I don't do a lot of contouring because, in all honesty, I'm no makeup artist and I've got a clue what I'm doing. So I just like to use it on my nose because I've got a bit of a bump in my nose, so I always like to contour it a little. And then I'm actually going to use my Eyelamasca, not sure how you pronounce this, in shade OMG. And again, this was gifted to me in a beauty calendar, but it is such a beautiful colour. So I'm going to use that down my nose, across my Cupid's bow, and then also on my cheeks here. I absolutely love this colour. I just think it's just so beautiful. I'm going to use my eyebrow pencil. I use the Brow Sketch, Nothing Changes. This is from Primark. It was £2, I think, I do believe. My favourite eyebrow pencil. So then I'm just going to do my brows. It's one eyebrow on. I'm looking a bit gappy in this region because my little boy pulled my hairs out, my eyebrow, which was lovely of him. But that is my eyebrows on, and now I'm going to get onto eyeshadow. So I'm so excited to try this palette. Do you know what? I'm going to go Rebel. I'm going to go like with the plum and with the pinks across the bottom. I've never really done an eye like that before, so I'm going to give it a go. So because I just want to use the colours in the palette and nothing else, I'm going to start off by just doing all over my lid with, with this one called Gust here. So it's just like a very light cream. I always just think it's really nice to go over the whole eye with a colour just to like give it almost like a base. I always try and go with the most neutral colour in the palette. Let's start with the darks. I always think it's best to start with the darks and work your way to lights. So I'm going to go in with this really like pinky plum colour here. I just think this is going to be so nice to really do the corners. And then what I want to do is, if you've got a little bit of a hooded eye, what you want to do is you want to go into your crease a little above your crease as well, and this will get rid of that illusion of a hooded eye. The colour payoff on that is phenomenal. So I'm going to go a little bit up in the corner there. I'm loving that colour already. It is beautiful. So yeah, I'm just going to use that colour like 3/4 of the way over my crease like that, and then also a little bit upwards, like I say, to get rid of that hood. And then also you want to work it in from the corner across to the centre a little. And that is how much eyeshadow you want to put on. And that is it of the dark. So I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Another thing that I will say is don't worry if it's a mess at this point, because this is just literally you get into grips and playing with the colours. Like, don't be scared of the colours. What I said I'm going to do, I'm going to go on to a bit of a pink. So now I'm going to use this more like muted pink down the corner, and this is called Radar. Use that to blend the rusty colour out a little. So, and I think with this colour you only need the tiniest amount, and it's just really to make the lines a little less harsh. So I'm just going to put a little bit of it on this eye as well. Then what I'm going to do now, that's all you need, just a little bit of a blend colour. And then now I'm going to go in with a pinky colour, and I really want to try this icy pink colour down here. It's like a shimmer. I just love it. It's called Freeze, and I just want to see what it looks like. If it doesn't look right, I can go over with a gold, but I just wanted to see what it would look like on this colour. Oh, I'm loving that. I am loving that. Do you know what? I'm going to hand it off to Primark. The colour payoff on this palette is tremendous. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I always like to blend this harsh line here as well. Some people like to leave it, but I do like to blend it up onto my brow bone. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with this pinky colour here, and this again is just to break up that line. Might even blend it with a little bit of that darker pink, and it's just to put on that line there. And I won't put a lot on, it's just to smudge it out and just make it a little more, you know, easy on the eye. And then once you've done that, you are left then with just that little bit up on your brow bone. So I'm actually going to go in with this one here, which is like a really icy white. It's called actually Icicle. So I'm going to pop a little bit of that on my brush and just do up here on my brow bone. And that is that. Now when I go out on a night, I always love to put some underneath as well. I always used to wear eyeliner, but now I've just fell in love with using eyeshadow instead. So all I'm going to use is a little small flat brush, the same as what I've been using to do my blending, and I'm just going to use some of that really dark plummy colour that I used on my corners, and I'm going to do that underneath my eye. And I'm just going to go from the outside underneath like so. And that is it. Like, see the difference that makes? It just makes your eye pop just a tiny amount. And you don't want to use too much, but I just think it just adds an extra bit of depth to your eyes, and I just think it's so pretty to do that. And it's not as harsh as eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with this shimmery one here, which is Whirl, and I'm just gonna use a little bit of that under my eye here to blend it in. The colour payoff and the glitter in these is just so pretty. And then in my inner corner, more of that pink sparkle just in the corner here. We say that this, I think, is probably the most pigmented palette I've picked up from Primark. Okay, that is it. Now let's move on to lips. Okay, I know this lipstick isn't going to go. This is the Tropical, but I will try it out for you because I know that I wanted to review this marble range in this video, and this colour is just so beautiful. Okay, maybe not with this eye makeup, but how beautiful is that lip colour for £2? I think that is going to be amazing in the summer, like with less eye makeup on. Okay, so as it's Valentine's Day, I picked up this red Edit lip contour kit. It was £3.50. I've never tried a contour kit for your lips before, never even heard of it. It comes in this really nice tin, so you can obviously keep it afterwards, which I thought was nice. I was kind of hoping they had instructions with it, to be honest, because I don't really know what I'm doing with a contour kit. I do not know. I will assume that you use the lip liner and then you use the darker one on the outside and the lighter one like on the middle. So that is what we are going to do. This is the lip liner. So I'm just going to pop the lip liner on. I honestly love a red lip. Now I'm going to go on with the dark. Would you go in with the dark first? I would assume you do. Oh wow, okay. Look how fluorescent pink it looks on there. So I'm going to go with the dark around the outsides. So I've gone around most of my lips now, and all I've done is left like the middle sections here. And so I'm going to now use the lighter colour. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but that is what I'm doing. And look much different. I think I do prefer the darker colour, I think, to be honest. Okay, so I've actually gone away and I've changed the red lipstick to just a nude, just to show you what it would look like, and I really like this. Don't get me wrong, I love a red lip, and I'm glad that I showed you the contour kit, but I do love just a plain nude lip. And this is actually the Butter Me Up from Poundland, which I am in love with anyway. So yeah, this is just what it looks like with a nude lip, so I thought I would show you. So that is it, guys. That is how I created this look. I love a red lip. It's Valentine's Day, what the hell, but I have to say that this palette is probably the best colour payoff palette I have probably had in a very long time. So yes, it was £8 from Primark, but it is beautiful and I love it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. And happy Valentine's Day, people. Bye.